So Diane, tell us what drew you to this particular adaptation.
Well, it wasn't really we did the adaptation. So Rob had been given the comic by Warner Brothers and approached me about doing it with him, and read the comic, and I really loved it. And then off of that, we used that as a springboard to come up with the new concepts for the show.
Okay, well, that's what I want to ask: is which of you brought the procedural crime element to the show?
That's something we did. Well, I guess more Rob. That's probably more Rob. We kind of did everything together, but I guess maybe that was more Rob. But we both were really inspired by the idea of this character who's at their quarter life crisis, who becomes a zombie and has to kind of contend with it, and then just trying to think of a way to do it that's kind of in our wheelhouse also. And the procedural is something that we've gotten kind of interested in and good at, and so we were just trying to think of a way to do it differently, and so that's what we've done.
So you're saying she's gone from a quarter-life crisis to a no-life crisis?
Well, she's gone from a quarter-life crisis to a quarter-life crisis and a zombie crisis, so yes.
Now, Rob is liking the show to more of a Buffy kind of beast than a Veronica Mars beast, so I think you've already got kind of your Buffy gang starting to come together with your rookie cop, the ex-fiancé and such, and the roommate who doesn't quite understand Liv.
The roommate who doesn't quite understand Liv, yes. But I also think it's more like, it is Buffy, but it is also grounded in Veronica. I mean, the humor is there and the drama is there, and it's not quite as otherworldly as Buffy, but hopefully it's as compelling to the fans, and that the character will be as well received as Buffy.
Well, there's clearly more supernatural going on than just the zombies in this world, am I right?
As of right now, there's not. In the comic, there's many supernatural elements going on. There's vampires, there's werewolves, there's ghosts, there's zombies. In our world, thus far, there's just zombies. So it isn't as supernatural as the others, which is another reason why it's closer. A little bit, it's more Buffy meets Veronica Mars than Buffy, I think.
But you have room to expand and still be true to the source material.
We do have room to expand, but I don't know how close we could get to the source material, because it is, while it's awesome, but there's things that you just can't do on TV effectively.
Everyone says the were-terrier.
Well, the were-terrier would be hard because it wouldn't look good. You know what I mean? You don't want to have Scott and have him not look good, and you don't want to have his it's not like we could get the dude who played Caesar on Planet of the Apes to play his grandfather. You know what I mean? You can't really. You're limited. So I would hate it more if someone tried to do a full adaptation of the books and do a really crappy job and have it look bad, than someone who used it as inspiration and created something that you could do on television and do well. And I just said to someone else I was talking to, is Chris Robertson is happy, I'm happy, and he loves it and is super into it, so I feel really, really good about it. And there's things that we get from it that we've gotten inspired by that we didn't even realize that we were picking up from it. There's just so many different elements that we've incorporated into the show in kind of subtle ways, and so we're pretty excited.
Now, the cast told me that they've only shot the pilot episode so far, so I'm going to ask you, tease the episodes after the pilot for us. Tease.
It just gets better. I mean, I can't say too much about them except that there's more zombie action, and there's more, not Walking Dead zombie action, but more zombie story, and more of Liv, and it gets more exciting. It gets more exciting, and it gets more intense, and it gets more romantic, and it gets just as funny.
Well, you've also given Liv her own undead nemesis, shall we say?
Yeah, there's a good zombie and a bad zombie, so that's kind of fun. So yeah.
Well, good luck with the show. We're rooting for you.
Thanks. It was nice to meet you. Thanks so much.